Hey guys, Michigan Prepared here finally. Hopefully you guys can hear me through all the wind noise or whatever, but yeah, I'm back. Let's see, I got through that winter storm that blew through. Now my truck is telling me it's 55 degrees. And for those of you that seen my post, unfortunately, I don't know if I posted that correctly, but yeah, Christmas Day, I was in a pretty severe accident, guys. I was on a 2-lane back road, and some idiot blew a stop sign. He come through that stop sign probably 30-40 mile an hour, at least 40, had to have been. And there was nothing I could do, guys. It was last second. It was a blind corner, meaning as I was coming up to it, there's a bunch of trees and stuff. You couldn't see him coming. And by the time he entered the intersection, I was right there. It was too late. I T-boned him. Completely totaled my baby. I absolutely love my truck. I'll post a couple photos for you guys to see. I'll leave them up for a minute. Thankfully, even though my truck was paid off, I still had full coverage on it. Unfortunately, the truck that I got now, since the accident, needs a little work. It's definitely not going to compare to my other one, guys. I bought my other one pretty much brand new. It only had 25,000 miles on it when I bought it. And it had 160,270 miles on it when it died. And I've owned it every bit of those miles, always highway driven. Took really good care of that truck. It was in immaculate shape. Love that truck to death, guys. I'm sentimental over my vehicles. I know it sounds stupid, but... So yeah, I was in a pretty severe accident. The worst of it, if you guys can see on my neck right here, that's from the seat belt. Then I had a boo-boo on my thumb. You guys can kind of see it there at the knuckle. That was from the airbag blowing my hands off the wheel. Again, I'll post a couple photos. The inside pictures are from yesterday. I went and cleaned out my truck. By the time you guys see this video, that was 2 days ago. So I had to go drop the title off to my truck to my insurance agent yesterday. Then I had to go get the rest of whatever I had in that truck out. Then I had to go to a dealership and try to find another truck. I did find another 2011 Dodge Ram. Doesn't have nearly as many bells and whistles as mine had. And something is screwed up with the lighting, but they said they're going to fix it, so whatever. And it's got 20,000 more miles than what mine had on it. But it seems to run and drive pretty good. It does need a front end alignment, but it is what it is. With that being said, guys, let's cover the war, eh? I don't have a whole lot of info for you guys. I just been, well, you guys know, I've reported to you guys, you know, since November, my life has just been pure hell and chaotic, so I'm trying to bring you guys as much info as I can. But the past week, it's been kind of dead, obviously, you know. The winter storm, so I wasn't focusing on making videos. I was more focused on the road. Not that I'm not focused on the road now, guys, but it was white knuckle. It was bad up here in Michigan. A whole lot of accidents up here. Anyway, but then the accident happened, guys, and if I'm being honest with you, my hips and my back, I don't know how many G-forces that was. If somebody could look that up, would you? Let me know roughly how many G-forces that was. All right, my truck weighed 6,000, like 300 pounds. I was traveling at 55 miles an hour, and I T-boned another full-size vehicle towing a trailer that weighed just as much, if not more, than mine. I'm really curious, does anybody happen to know how many G-forces that is? Because I took one hell of a hit. My lower back is killing me. Luckily, I didn't wind up with whiplash, or... Luckily, I'm here making a video. I can't believe I'm actually at work today after an accident like that. It was pretty bad. First one in my life I've ever been in. Scary as hell. I can tell you one thing, though. I'm not afraid of airbags anymore. The way I hit that airbag, granted, yes, I had my seatbelt on, but, man. Anyway, so I don't have a whole lot of info for you. I haven't really dug into anything, guys. I've been trying to take care of my personal life, so I highly apologize, but I'm pretty sure y'all understand. But, I guess the latest news, and I haven't delved into it, so take it with a grain of salt, but I guess China's starting to invade Taiwan, which isn't good. And Russia is closer than ever, you guys, to, I stumbled across a small article earlier. I didn't screenshot it. I'll try to find it if I can. Please don't beat me up over it. But Russia, guys, they are done playing around. That mass mobilization that Russia's got going on right now is insane. Everybody is hitting the bunkers, guys. Poland's getting ready to get into the fight. Belarus, I do believe, is in the fight now. Since the last time I reported to you guys, last I heard, they had a shit ton of troops on the ground. They were moving to the front lines. So yeah, it's getting pretty serious, guys. Again, keep doing what you're doing. I know some of y'all listen. I know some of y'all blow me off. But for those of you who listen, just keep prepping, guys. Keep stocking up on what you can. You know, I kind of expected to see something dwindle down by now. And it's not, you guys. The fire is just getting hotter and hotter daily. Again, I don't think it's a matter of if, guys. We've passed that point. But I do believe it's a matter of when. Not a matter of if, just a matter of when. And for those of you who listen or watch other prepper channels and actually take their advice, don't stop prepping, guys. Alright? Keep stocking up on your shelf-stable foods. That's what I'm doing. And like I told you all before, you know, worst comes to worst. If this, I mean, even if we don't go to some sort of nuclear war, which, I mean, it's extremely likely at this point. But even if we do not go to nuclear war, guys, 2023 is going to be pure hell. With the food supply, the food shortages, and everything else. So you're going to have a lot of backup food, but get what you can now. And you can also do what I'm going to do, okay, guys? Like once every month or so, should everything smooth out and I don't need my survival food or anything like that anymore. Granted, I'm going to keep some. I'm going to keep it rotated. But I have a massive amount of food right now. And what I plan to do, if I don't really need it, I'm going to keep some, you know, like a 6-month supply just in case. But again, if everything smooths out, I'm going to rent like a hall. You know, that's got a kitchen and shit. And me and my wife talked about it. We're going to go rent a hall and basically try to make a very large meal and feed people who are lesser off, the homeless, etc. You know, just invite them in, get them out of the cold, and just give them a free meal or two, you know? As much as they can eat. You know, maybe even a to-go box. I don't know. There's ways to make beans and rice taste good. Trust me, I've been experimenting with it. And actually, I made a meal not that long ago out of some beans and rice, a little bit of stew meat, and some seasoning, and just a little bit of cheese, guys. And I'm telling you what, it was off the freaking hook. All right, it was good. Everybody in my house smashed it. It was great. So, yeah, there's options, guys. With that being said, I love y'all. Stay safe. Michigan Prepared out.